Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack. Live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Friday morning. We only got 2 more days until these games that are coming on, and these will be the final. We got 3 games left in the season, and got a bunch of news this week. A couple things that I just want to talk to y'all about. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. Happy Friday on all y'all, man. Hope everything's cool with y'all out there, man, in the hood, and in the and in the corporate world or wherever y'all at. We all know, man, that this week has been the week of announcements. It's been a lot of announcements have been made about coaches, GMs, and situations. A whole bunch of jobs have been filled, including the Raiders position, Chargers position. Yesterday, we had the Atlanta Falcons, who have been linked to hire Bill Belichick as the coach, not hire him at all, and hire Raheem Morris, defensive coordinator for the Rams, got the job. So yesterday, man, I was listening, paying attention before this announcement was made, and Adam Schefter himself said something that was really interesting to me that he said it. And he said that if Andy Reid wins the Super Bowl this year, he can retire, or he would retire, and Bill Belichick would be his successor in Kansas City. Now, with that being said, he also said a whole bunch of, this is all speculation and this and that. Adam Schefter made sure to cover every bit of the damn toast with butter. He put as much butter on that toast from edge to edge. Oh, this is just hypothetical. We're just having some fun. Blah, blah, blah. There's nothing substantiated. He did all of that mea culpa. And then he said that, bro. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of times when we hear when somebody says Adam Schefter's name, the credibility is Adam Schefter said it. So since Schefty said it, it's facts. But then when it comes to something that's far-fetched, and he starts doing all this juggling, you still don't get to try to act like he don't know what he's talking about. One thing about him that I do know, he might be trying to cover his bases, but he's covering his bases just in case it didn't happen. That's all. That's all, bro. That is all. Because why bring it up? Why bring up a hypothetical situation that's not going to happen? I'm too smart for that. Now, I know he wouldn't have wasted his time with this big old, it's speculation, and this is we're just having some fun, and there's nothing to substantiate it, and there's this, that, and the other. You did all that setup, bro, to pitch the ball underhanded to people like me. There's something there. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, because it would mean that Andy Reid would have to retire. Andy Reid would have to win the Super Bowl. All these things would have to happen, and maybe it'll happen. But due to the fact that you spent 10 minutes talking to Mike Greenberg, you spent 10 minutes talking about it. A whole segment, damn near. Something to it. So at this point, it's not anything for us to really be worried about, but this is the kind of stuff that we do at Matthew Shack Unfiltered. We don't just wave our hand to something. Man, we don't do that. What we do is like, wait a minute, hold on, let me. Oh, okay, it's Cap. Uh, Wait a minute. Let's stay tuned. Oh, no, no, no. Analyze everything. Okay? That's why I'm not surprised by shit. All right? Do I think that it will happen? No. Because I don't think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Okay? Based on what Schefter said. Because he said, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, blah, 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 Andy Reid retires. He said all of that. I don't agree with all of that. I don't see the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year, though. I don't. Okay? So, but that doesn't mean that there's other ways that it could happen. Okay? And why would that matter to somebody like me? Because anything that happens in my division, I need to know what the hell it is. Okay? If somebody drops a quarter in their city in my division, I need to know about it. Because what is that quarter going to? What is that funding? Like I need to know everything, bro. I got 3 cities I got to worry about. I got to worry about Denver, I got to worry about Los Angeles, and I got to worry about Kansas City, bro. Here in LA, the hardball talk, these guys, everybody is running around here acting like they got the Super Bowl in the bag. They really think that it's over for everybody. All of us might as well lay down. Chiefs fans, y'all might as well lay down. Raider fans, you might as well lay down. And Bronco fans, you might as well lay down and pull out the Vaseline because it's over. As far as everybody here in LA, all these Bolts fans, these people are coming out of the dungeons and coming out of the damn toilet bowls and coming out of the sewers. They think they got this shit in the bag because Harbaugh's going to come in and it's over. That's what they really think that, bro. They really think that. And guess whose job for it to make sure it doesn't happen? The Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Raiders. All three of us are supposed to be making sure that these people ain't running around here being right. That's one thing that we will all agree on. None of us want the Chargers to be on top. There isn't no, anybody but the Chargers. But no, all of us don't want that. Especially now. Okay? But this talk about Belichick is interesting because you got to look at what Belichick didn't get. He didn't get what happened to him getting the interview with the Cowboys. Didn't happen. What happened with him getting the interview with the Chargers? Didn't happen. What happened with him getting the interview with the Raiders? Didn't happen. What happened with him getting the interview with the Titans? Didn't happen. What happened to him getting an interview with the Seattle Seahawks? Nothing. Didn't happen. He only got one interview. The hoodie, who was supposed to be internationally recognized as the greatest head coach in the history of football, which is debatable now, because we all know without Tom Brady, he doesn't do anything. That being said, that man only got interviewed by one team and didn't get the job. Don't look good for Belichick, man. And the reason being is because it seems like Belichick wanted GM and coaching power at the same time. He wanted to be the GM and the coach. And you're 72 years old almost. You'll be 72 this year, bro. You're a little too old. Like they wanted, the owners don't want a dictator anymore. They don't want that whole formula of you're in charge of everything. So they didn't do that. The Falcons had Arthur Blank hired their GM has been with them since 2003. He's been there 20 years, 21 years. Like even the Bill Belichick, you coming in and running everything, that ain't gonna work. So in regards to what Harbaugh's doing, I haven't heard that he has GM power yet. I haven't heard that. I heard that he's bringing in his staff. I heard that he's going to have a lot of power. I heard that the Spanos family is going to open up the checkbooks. But what I didn't hear is that he's got the GM power too. I ain't heard that yet. It's possible, but if that's the case, he'll be the only one. There's not going to be no, you don't have a GM, I'm the GM too. That ain't going to work. These owners are not having it. So this talk of Bill Belichick coming on for Andy Reid, as a Raider fan, I hope it happens. I'm old school, bro. There is no me hoping that you don't show up. I want you to show up. There is no I'm hoping that you ain't 100%. I want you at 100%. When you're as confident as how I am, I don't want no excuses for you. What do I need to do to make you comfortable, bro? Do you need some cookies and milk to make yourself comfortable before you get your ass whooped? Do you need a lazy boy chair? Do you need to take a shower first? You know what I'm saying? Do you need to smoke a blunt first? You need a beer? You need a whiskey shot? What do you need, bro, for you to be totally confident and comfortable for me to put my entire cleat all the way up so far up your ass it's coming out of your mouth? Because I don't want no excuses. I want you to be able to know you did everything in your power to get ready for ass whooping. That's how I am, bro. I don't play that. Oh, I hope he's such and such gets hurt. No, fuck all of that. I hope you're healthy as hell. Okay. And if he comes to you guys that are members on here that are Chiefs Kingdom, if he comes to your squad, it's over. That would be beauty to be seeing him just totally just destroy your shit. Because that's what he would do. But if Adam Schefter is even joking about it, Adam Schefter doesn't seem to be a funny personality type guy. Have you ever seen? Does he look like he's funny? Like, does he look like he's the guy? Hey man, I love to go have a beer with Adam Schefter and we just sit down and shoot the shit. He don't look like that kind of guy to me. He looks like the guy when he says a joke, it's not funny. It's just kind of like hardy har type funny. But he talked for 10 minutes about that shit. So maybe there's some smoke there. If there's some smoke there, possibly there's a fire there. But as far as I'm concerned, I want the AFC West to be lit. I want everybody to be playing on all cylinders. Because then we have to be on all cylinders. There ain't no way in hell we're going to be able to look at everybody on fire and we ain't on fire. Everybody got to be lit. That's the way I was raised. AFC West was it. There was only two divisions in the AFC when I was a kid. AFC North and the AFC. That's it. I mean AFC West. That's it. That's it, bro. Steelers, Raiders. Okay. Who else can we name in there? It's people that may have snuck in. Maybe Miami for the first beginning of the decade. That's what it was. Okay. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I find it very interesting that Adam Schefter really thought that this was a joke. Oh, I'm just saying, I'm just hypothetical. Nah, dog. Go ahead and retire the Walrus. I hope the Walrus does retire. No Super Bowl ring. I mean, shit. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Let him go in and let Belichick come in and destroy everything, bro. That would be ideal for me. I'm definitely going to see what happens. But I just wanted to come in and talk about it because Adam Schefter's not known to be telling the jokes. I haven't seen him. He has no HBO specials. He has no Netflix specials as a comedian. I've never seen him stand in front of an audience and tell jokes. But what I have seen him do is have breaking news, and it happened. Like when he said, breaking news, Antonio Pierce has the job, quote unquote. I came on. I was like, oh yeah, he's got the job. Okay. Like he did. Breaking news, Jim Harbaugh just got hired by the Chargers. Oh yeah, I came on. So due to the fact that yesterday he was, what we call dry snitching. Please, Andy Reid, please retire so we can bring in old Belichick in the AFC West so we can run him out the building. Okay? Please do. And that's what's up. Smash this, run the likes up, man. Run the likes up, smash that like button, man. Let's do what we got to do. Let me read you guys' questions, see what you guys got to say about it. But I just thought it was interesting that nobody's really talking about what Adam Schefter said. They're not even bringing it up. They're not even saying anything about it. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to pay attention, bro. Hey, man, if you're joking about something and you're not funny, I need to pay attention. Okay? I don't see you. You ain't Jerry Seinfeld and shit. Okay? I don't see you on a sitcom. I see you on ESPN breaking news all the time. And now you're talking about if Andy Reid loses 300 pounds and goes on a diet, maybe Bill Belichick in a alternate reality would be the head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. It's too much talking, bro. It's too much blah, 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 blah. Get to cut the fat off. What are you saying? Saying there's a possibility. And I'm like, good. I hope so. Okay. Let's see what's popping. See what's going on with y'all, man. Hope everything's cool on a Friday, man. I'm just in here chilling with you. Egalitarian, what's going on? Julio Barrera, man, unfiltered member. Also, you guys, I need for you guys to follow me on Twitter at Schefter21, @ SHACKSTER21. Add me over there on Twitter, X or whatever it is. So we're going to be putting this content over there, man. Get the qualifications up. Eric Brunner was going, EB was popping. Hey, dog, just wanted to come in and just make it clear that it's a nuclear arms race in the AFC West. Everybody is jockeying for positions. And if you're not paying attention, they may bomb on your ass. Okay? Time for us to get the aircraft carriers ready, get these F-16s ready to drop some shit on somebody, because it's war, bro. It's war. It's war. Everybody's doing something. All right? Don't got time to play. We cannot make a mistake. We cannot draft the wrong person. We cannot sit back and not get a quarterback. We cannot sit back and not improve the offensive line. We cannot come out here and not have the proper OC. Play around, dog. Because guess what? We ain't going to be 8-9. You hear that, Raider Nation? If we ain't on our P's and Q's, we won't be 8-9, bruh. That record will be worse than that. Okay? That might be 6-11. Okay? Mess around if you want to and squander. Squander these next 4 or 5 months and not do what's necessary. You're going to get lapped. The ass whoopings are going to be astronomically high. It ain't going to be no losing by field goal. You're going to be losing by 14 to 17 points every game. Play around if you want to. Okay? Charles B., salute from the ATL. Hey, man, I think you guys made the right decision, Charles. I think Arthur Blank made the right decision not bringing in Belichick, because Belichick wanted to be the judge, jury, and executioner. And I think that he's too old for that. Like, you didn't have all that power. You had a lot of power, but you didn't have all the power you wanted, because when you was with the Patriots, because when it came time to pick your successor, you didn't get to pick him. Okay? So Robert Kraft is still him. All right, I know Raider guy was going on. Unfiltered Nation running on EA8. Unfiltered member, what's up? Salute. Good morning, Shaka, to the Unfiltered Nation. Yeah, I'm chilling. Ain't nothing to talk about, bruh. Always pay attention to your opponent, bruh. Okay, you always need to be paying attention to the ops. You need to be knowing what's popping. Okay, you be knowing, dog. Sometimes you need to do a drive-by just to see what's going on. Okay, see what's popping. Take your grandmother's car and shit. Go late at night. They won't even know it's you. Drive by, see what's popping, see what's going on. You might see a damn tank in front of their house. Okay, saying I'm about to blow his ass up. Like, oh shit, there's a tank. Okay, gotta do what you gotta do. I know Raider got tip your bartender, like the videos, man. Come on, let's get these likes up. 54 to 24, man. Run them up, bro. It ain't gonna hurt you. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Okay, Gil Batista, what's going on? Salute. Unfiltered. Okay, James Walker, what's going on, man? Unfiltered member. Happy Friday. Yeah, man, happy Friday, bro. We've had a good week of situations. I'm looking forward to this game. We will be doing a watch party on the Baltimore and Kansas City game. We will be here, bro. Okay, got somebody that live right here that's definitely gonna be watching her game. Okay, just like she did the last time. Gonna be a good ass game, bro. Okay. The link for the merch, make sure you guys are picking up the merch. We got merch, new stuff going to be coming out soon. I'm just finalizing that. Charles B. Rise Up Falcons. Raheem is back. Yeah, Raheem, that's a good pick, man. Raheem Morris is a good coach. I like Raheem Morris. I like what you guys are doing out there in ATL, bro. And you guys dodged the bullet, man. Didn't fall for the Belichick flim flam. Okay, didn't fall for it. All right, glad y'all didn't. Raheem, Robert Benjamin, I would love that to happen. I would absolutely love it. Nothing would be better than seeing Kansas City fall for that trick. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna say something crazy right now. Listen to what I'm gonna say. I'd rather have Josh McDaniels be my coach than Bill Belichick. That's crazy for you. That's crazy. Think about that. Because Bill Belichick ain't gonna do shit. Regardless of whatever happened with Josh McDaniels, you never heard nobody say that they hated him. Nobody hated the fans hated him. Them players didn't hate him. They just they just knew he wasn't a leader. But they didn't hate him. They're gonna hate playing for Belichick, bro. Hate. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he comes over there, man. Patrick Mahomes is like, man, what the fuck? This ain't Andy. There's a big ass hole to fill. With Andy Reid's a player's coach. He's respected. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, even though he did lose with the Eagles. But even with the Eagles, he was liked. Okay? You put in Belichick gonna come in here. You ain't even gonna get a morning from him. None of that shit. It's a surly ass dude, bro. Okay? Like the guy from Up. Remember the cartoon Up? The old man from Up? That's Bill Belichick, man. Just put a hoodie on his ass. That's him. Okay? Fupa Man, what's going on? He's in the AFC West with Bill. Not going to be a real test for AP next year. Let's get it going. Hey, man, everybody needs to be viewed as a test. Like everybody. I'm telling you, man, one thing that I like about Antonio Pierce is that I know when we get on that field, he's going to be ready, whether or not we win or not. There's going to be, I know the preparation is putting in. I know that the emphasis is putting in. I know what it is, bro. Harbaugh is going to come in and try to destroy everybody from the first game. He's not going to be, let me settle in and Harbaugh's not going to do that. Harbaugh's going to be coming gun blazing. He's going to pull out all the heavy artillery game one, bro. He's not playing. I would not be surprised the first game that he plays us, he tries to throw the ball down the field first play. I would not be surprised he does a go route. First play against us. He's up against a 63 to 21 loss with the team that he's with now. He's going to have to make a statement. First play, I'd be like, hey, man, be expecting this to have him Herbert to throw the ball a deep post. First play to Keenan Allen or something just to try to get us off of balance. Because he's going to be aggressive. Okay. Independently blind, man, the contrast between Reid and Bill could be a problem. Not a solution. Bill's not a plug and play coach. Facts. That's why when Adam Schefter said it, that's why I'm talking about it. Like I said before, if anybody else said this shit, I wouldn't even be bringing it up. Wouldn't be bringing it up. I'm bringing it up because Schefter said it, and he set it up so it wouldn't be, too much. Well, hypothetically, and if the moon is in retrograde, and and my and the weather is at 62.37 degrees, all that type of shit, doing all of that. But then he said it and talked for 10 minutes and talked about how the Dallas job didn't materialize and how this job didn't materialize for him and how this job didn't materialize for him. The possibility of this happening, remotely as it can be, is something that he's been, contemplating. You ain't contemplating nothing, dog. Adam Schefter ain't laying around, waking up in the morning, trying to figure out scenarios for Bill Belichick. He's talking to people. Something to it. Will it happen? I don't know. But I won't be surprised if it does. When you guys hit me up, Shaq, Bill Belichick, Shaq, what do you think about Belichick being the Chiefs? I'll say, man, I talked about that shit back in January. Oh, no, you didn't. That's cap. See what I'm saying? I talk about this stuff way before. Okay, so we're gonna find out. Wild Turkey, salute. What's going on, Wild Turkey? Smoking Pots, a unfiltered member. What's up, Pots? You look good with that bling bling on, Pots. And also the head member of Cheeks Kingdom on this channel. Remember that nightmare I was saying about Max rushing me? This is worse. Ooh, wow. Trying to tell you, dog. That's Chiefs Kingdom right there, bro. He don't like it. He don't like the Belichick talk. I wouldn't either. I just told you something crazy. I would rather have Josh McDaniels than to have Bill Belichick. I would. They would rebel, man. Our team, first thing Bill Belichick would do is get rid of Jack Jones, because he did. He got rid of him before. Jack Jones couldn't be on a Bill Belichick Raider team. That's why when all these people were telling me, no, we get to get Belichick, I'm like, dude, do you know that our best cornerback that we got right now is Jack Jones as far as cover corner and getting interceptions and pick sixes? This man let him go for a turkey and cheese sandwich. Extra mayo. He ain't gonna, first thing Bill will be, go, get him out of here. But that's Jack Jones. Get him out of here. Any type of brash player, he ain't gonna coach you. And you know, you guys got that Rice kid, Potts, the Rice kid, whatever his name is, Rasheem Rice or whatever his name is. That guy, he's a little polarizing. He's kind of a little knucklehead. He's kind of a knucklehead. Him and Jack Jones were both going at it. Both. I got a knucklehead as Jack Jones. Jack Jones is a knucklehead too, but he's under control right now. But he was about to crash out. Okay, when he pulled his face mat, pulled his mouthpiece and snapped his mouthpiece and threw it. That's your boy Rice. Your boy Rice is gonna be gone. But Rice is a good player, man. But Rice doing all that crazy shit, Belichick gonna give him the boot. Raider Rebel, man. Speak on it, Shaq. That's what I do, man. Appreciate you. Smoking Pots. I thought for sure EB would stick around and inherit the job, but everybody knows I was good with it. You know, Eric Bieniemy is the odd man looking in. We haven't heard him getting anything. I know was supposed to be getting an interview for the Washington Commanders, but it just seems like he's not somebody that they want to make into a head coach, bro. I don't know why. I don't know, man. Some people just ain't getting a shot. Doug Spears, what's going on, pimping? Skew Raider. That hoodie impersonator is classic on fire, man. Where did you get the impression of him in ATL? Don't make me took a, hey, dog, hey, I'm just saying, dog. When you've seen somebody for 24 years straight, I've been competing against this man for 24 years straight. It ain't hard to do. Okay? It's not hard. Okay? Trust me, bro. I'm a master strategist. I know, I want to know everything my opponent's going to do, so I know what to do. Okay? And Bill Belichick, I've been competing against him for a long time. He comes to the AFC West, I know exactly what he's going to do. The difference is he's not going to have TB12 running through that tunnel with him. That's the problem. No TB12, none of his shit works. That ain't even a knock on Patrick Mahomes, because y'all might say, well, he's got Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes ain't Brady when it comes to, first of all, he ain't Brady. And second of all, Patrick Mahomes isn't Brady when it comes to that mental toughness. Look at how Patrick Mahomes acts when he's not winning and he doesn't win a game. You've never seen Tom Brady outside on the sidelines being mad at his team, but you don't never see him acting all the way Mahomes acts and shit. Mahomes acts like a little spoiled brat when he doesn't win. Tom Brady is mentally tough. We could deal with him. Like, man, we're going to do what we do. Okay? You know how many plays that he changed in a huddle? Man, shit. Patrick Mahomes ain't going to change no play. I mean, not an audible. Change the play. Nah, we ain't doing that. Hey, man, Julian, go out here, man. Hit the flat. I'm going to hit you. Grunt, just run the same route you always run. You're going to get open. If you open, I hit it to you. And that's what we're going to do. Because Julian Edelman said it. They said, how did you win all these Super Bowls with the way you won them? He said, we didn't listen to Josh McDaniels. We didn't listen to Josh. Tommy would change the play. And then it would work and score a touchdown. He said, Bill didn't care as long as we won. He said, man, Josh wouldn't talk to us for a week, all week. What's up, Josh? Josh was shaking his head, not mad at us, because we didn't listen to him. And I said, oh, that makes sense. Listen to Josh McDaniels. You don't win Super Bowls listening to Josh McDaniels. Ask Denver Broncos. Ask the Raiders. You don't win shit. Okay, that's how they won it. Change the play. We never heard anything about it, but that's what Julian Edelman said. Said, man, Tom will get cut the plays. And, man, he wants us to run. We ain't running that. Gronk, go around, go 7 yards, up the seam, turn around, and get you the football. That's it. We're in the formation. What difference does it make? Okay? Just don't do that. Just do this. Andy Reid was different. Andy Reid's like, Kelsey was a quarterback. He was initially going to be a quarterback at Cincinnati. He thinks like a quarterback. That's why he's always open all the time. He's going to look at the defense and he's going to run a route accordingly. He's going to, just like Patrick Mahomes. Him and Patrick Mahomes are seeing the same shit. Patrick Mahomes is seeing it from the quarterback position and he's seeing it from the field. They got all kinds of signals. Okay? Hey, man, Pat, you see that? Yeah, I saw it, man. You see how the safety's cheating over? Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a dig route and come inside and they just throw me the ball. I'm going to sit about 7 yards in coverage. By the time they get me, I turn around and run up field for 5 yards, first down. That's all they do. Same shit. All game. Same thing. That's why Kelsey's. But then that damn Taylor Swift was getting on his hands. Having that Tay-Tay on your hands make your hands slippery. Okay? Because you know Tay-Tay is very well moisturized. You know that. You know she don't got a dry piece of skin on her body. Trust that. Okay? And last game, he kept his hands off of her the night before, which is why he was catching shit. Okay? And if he wants to continue to catch shit, he better leave her alone before a game. That's just my advice. Okay. Julio Barrera, man, going on, man, with that green bling on going on, man. The green bling, I love it. Doug Spears, Bill was supposed to go to Atlanta. He did go to Atlanta. He went to Atlanta for a couple of dinners, and that was it. A few drinks and a couple of dinners. But he didn't get the job, and there has been no other interviews. All these other people didn't interview him. We didn't interview him. Chargers didn't interview him. The Titans just hired Brian Callahan. Okay, he's their new coach. All right. Have you heard them about any Dallas interviews? No, they ain't looking for a coach yet because guess why? You got to fire Mike McCarthy first. They ain't fired him. Mike McCarthy's still the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, the Seahawks job is open. Has he interviewed? That's what I'm saying. Nobody's interviewing. Doug Spears, Bill might want too much control. He does. He walking in with 6 rings. And the title of arguably the greatest head coach of all time. You think he wants to have somebody standing over his shoulder that doesn't have as much pedigree as him? He definitely doesn't want that. Hey, man, let me come in here. Let me run your team for you. And they're like, do I really want Bill Belichick to run my entire team? Well, he's the GM. Nobody, no checks and balances. Nobody to like tell him that's not a good idea. Just give him the checkbook and personnel and all of that shit. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Skew Redder said Tuck Rule stays fresh on the mind. 2 for 1 if he goes to Kansas City. Let's go. Skew Raider. EB. As much as this is possible, no way any team's going to let Bill Belichick coach and GM at the same time. Like you said, Mr. Shaq, NFL's coming new era and one person's running the whole game, it'll be gone. Only Jim Harbaugh, and that has not been confirmed that he is going to be both spots. He would be the only person, and I hope that happens. See, it's a lot of people in Raider Nation scared shitless that Harbaugh's in our division. They've already said it to me. Man, we in trouble. I say, who's in trouble? You? You might be in trouble. Because your girl told you to be back before the street lights came on and the street lights is on, so you might not get in the house. She might lock the top lock on your ass. But guys like me, we ain't in trouble. We come home when we come home. That's it. Damn, where were you at? I was out. Wish you would lock the top lock. Kick that motherfucker in. Okay? It's a difference. All right? And I'm just saying, Bill Belichick, he wants control. Why would he not want what Harbaugh gets? He's won 1 college championship, and I've won 6 Super Bowls out of 8. I've been to 8 Super Bowls, bro. I won 6 out of 8. You're gonna make him a GM and not make me one? That's what he's thinking. But look, dude, Jim Harbaugh is 60 years old and you're 71. That's the difference. Somebody's collecting Social Security checks and somebody's just in AARP. You're in AARP and you're collecting Social Security checks and your ass is trying to have a job too. Trying to triple dip, dog. Now, another thing that I want to bring up is the fact that a lot of people like myself are saying, why don't Bill Belichick just retire, man? You got 6 Super Bowls, call it a day. There's something that he does not have. There's something that Bill Belichick does not have that he wants. You know what that is? He wants the all-time wins total as a coach. Don Shula has that record. The most wins all time as a coach. Bill Belichick is second. Bill Belichick wants to coach long enough where he could surpass Don Shula's record. To do that, you have to get a job. Think about that, dog. Don Shula coached, he was the head coach of the Colts before my time. But like I said, I grew up with encyclopedias in my house. That's why I know so much shit. He was the coach of the Colts, and then he became the coach of the Miami Dolphins. Okay? He didn't coach anymore. The dude was never 72 years old as a coach. He was coaching when there was 12-game season. He was coaching when there was a 14-game season. And he was coaching when there was a 16-game season. Bill Belichick has never coached as a head coach when he became the coach in 1980 with the Browns, have had less than a 16-game season, and he's still behind. He's still behind Don Shula in wins. Maybe because over the last 5 years that Brady left, he hasn't been winning. He should have already caught him already. But due to the fact that you don't got 12 running through that tunnel, them wins ain't coming easy, are they? So he wants that wins record, bro. That's like LeBron retiring before he reached Kareem's record. Kareem's record's right there. If LeBron would have said, you know what, I'm shutting it down. Do a Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders could have easily had 23,000 yards rushing and beat Walter Payton's record. But he said, no, I'm good. What did Emmitt Smith do? Emmitt Smith went to the Cardinals to run to get more yards. Remember when Emmitt Smith went to the Cardinals? A lot of y'all forgot that he was a Cardinal after that because he was trying to get to 20. Didn't get there, but he passed Walter Payton, though. He wants that record, you guys. Bill Belichick's gonna coach whoever he has to coach. Coach wherever he has to get them win records, but he has to win those games. Andy Reid retired, man. He's gonna be right over there talking to Clark Hunt. And I'm telling you, smoking pots, you don't want that, but I do. You won't see Bill Belichick in no Wendy's commercials. Give me some of those nuggies. You ain't gonna be seeing them commercials with Bill Belichick, because Bill Belichick is not cinematic at all, boy. That man is past the nuggies. Ain't nothing funny about that dude. At least Andy Reid is a funny fat dude. Okay. One thing. Who's the chefs? Good googly moogly. I was rolling when I saw that shit. That shit was funny to me. When the guy had to spell, we put the paid in the end zone, he spelled it the chefs instead of the Chiefs. We got the I and shit. I thought that shit was funny. I did. That's a funny commercial. Imagine Bill Belichick. Quick question. Yeah, Coach Belichick. Who's the chefs? Get out of here. Get out. That ain't funny. All right. Julio Barrera, man. With the 100s, you already know what it is. Ski Raider facts. No more one-man shows. I just waiting to hear what the terms are for Harbaugh. Is Harbaugh the GM, or does Harbaugh got a boss? I'm just waiting to find out. If Harbaugh's calling all the shots, I'm happy, because there's no way it's gonna work. You know how much sleepless nights the man's got to have. The man's got to be the coach, come up with scheme, implement a whole new scheme on both sides of the ball, plays, all that execution, personnel. Pay attention what's going on with the waiver wire. Pay attention to what's going on with free agents. Pay attention to what other teams are doing. That dude is gonna have to be a vampire to do all of that shit. Good. I hope he's nice and fucking stretched out. So he makes bad decisions because he's sleep deprived. Please do that. I hope that's what it is. Independently blind. Yep, it'd be over. The Patriot way is over. Nobody wants to be treated that way. The NFL pronounces it's not the Patriot way. That's it. That's done. That's a moment in time, bro. That's a moment in time. That's like talking about the the steel curtain of the 70s, or the purple people eaters of the defense. You know what I'm saying? Or the Legions of Boom. That's a time stamp. Patriot way that's over. That's dead. There is no more Patriot way. That's gone. Jared Mayo's not doing no Patriot way, because the Patriot way don't got nothing to do with a black dude being the head coach. That fucked that up. When he came out and they said, the new head coach of the New England Patriots, Jared Mayo, and he walked out, Patriot way was dead. It's over, bro. Ask the fans. Ask the Patriot fans if the Patriot way is in effect. They'll tell you what it is, and they'll tell you what it ain't. Independently Brown said, "Pro, I might even go get into that." Smoking Pot said this year KC won Super Bowl 4. Raiders won the division. They beat the Oilers to advance. KC beat the Jets to advance. KC beat Oakland 7-10. Why didn't they call it a wild card? But that's what it was. Yeah, man. That because that was in the AFL, bro. The AFL was a different breed, bro. Like, you guys don't understand. The AFL has been, and this is just me knowing history, not because I was there, because I wasn't. The AFL has been, what's the word am I looking for? It's been underpronounced. It has been, the credit that they deserve has been smoothed over. The AFL had the NFL shook. The AFL during the 60s had better players, better play, more exciting. It was way more exciting than the NFL. NFL was having all kinds of issues. You think that the gambling shit wasn't that's prominent, that you're hearing these players are being fined and put in jail for gambling and all this shit. It was happening in the 60s with Paul Hornung and Alex Karras and all of them dudes was gambling and shit in the early 60s. The AFL was like the ABA and the NBA. The ABA had more exciting players. They had Dr. J, and they had the red, white, and blue ball, and they was dunking, and they was more of an exciting sport. And the NFL knew that the AFL, once the AFL won that Super Bowl III, bro, once the AFL won the last two Super Bowls, They're like, we got to merge, man. We can't do this, man. NFL was hurting. All the best players were going to the AFL, bro. Joe Namath, hey man, I'm going to AFL. Like just little stuff that you guys wouldn't even think is important was like groundbreaking over there, bro. Do you know that the first player to ever wear white cleats was Joe Namath, bro? You don't wear no damn white cleats in no damn football? Broadway Joe Namath. Everybody had on black cleats. He came out with some white cleats. NFL wouldn't have never let him wear no white cleats in no game. NFL was like, fuck it, let him wear them, shit. That motherfucker came out with them white cleats, with the white jersey, with the green 12 and the green sling on the sleeves, and came out with them white cleats, bro. To you, that's like, no big deal. It is a big deal. Because when you're making that kind of a statement, and he's in New York, and you got the New York football Giants there, man, them people in New York weren't going to go see no damn Giants and shit. They was going to go see Joe Namath and the Jets. That's why they started having the Super Bowl. That's why Pete Rozelle, because Al Davis was the commissioner at that time. They're like, hey, Al, we should play a game to find out who's the best. You talk to the wrong dude. When you're talking about competition, Pete, NFLs can't compete with us. Well, why don't we have a big game and show the world? I was like, yeah, we should. Pete rubbing his hands together and shit. We're gonna show them. Went to everybody, all the teams voted on it. Said, yeah, we'll play AFL, NFL championship game. Okay, right here downtown, right downtown. Tickets were only like $8, $7-8 to get into the game. Didn't even sell out. Do you guys know that? Super Bowl I in 1966, you could walk up to the gate and buy a ticket. You could actually, because nobody cared. It wasn't called Super Bowl. It's called NFC, AFC, AFL, NFL championship game. Tickets was like $8, bro. Televised that shit on NBC. Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City was the first loser of the Super Bowl. Never forget that shit. And guess what? Pete Rozelle got to show that they were better. But when those ratings came out the next year, same shit. AFL ratings were better because it was more exciting. Better play, faster. They threw the ball down the field. It wasn't all no little bullshit. Said, okay, let's do it again. Super Bowl II. AFL NFL championship game 2. Still wasn't Super Bowl. Did it in Miami. Packers again. Raiders. Raiders lost. Same shit happened again. Okay. The ratings, they got the championship, but the ratings for the AFL were still doing good. All right. Then they changed the name from the AFL to NFL championship game to the Super Bowl in Super Bowl III. The Baltimore Colts, NFL, versus the New York Jets, AFL. Johnny Unitas, who was the GOAT quarterback, versus the guy with the white cleats. Trying to tell you guys. This is what changed the shit. Pete was happy because he was showing we have superior football. I mean, we're better. People were like, man, shit, you think the fans cared about what was better or was more exciting, bro? That's like somebody trying to say a critically acclaimed movie, well, this movie was critically acclaimed, is better than watching John Wick. I don't care if it's critically acclaimed. You got Meryl Streep and Dustin Hoffman in some drag. I want to see motherfuckers getting killed. I want to see somebody getting jacked up. The biggest action movie of the summer, or the biggest movie of the summer, is always an action movie. So just imagine the AFL being action and y'all being critically acclaimed, whatever. That Super Bowl III changed it. When Joe Namath said, hey, you're playing against Johnny Unitas and blah, 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 and whoop, 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 and he's the greatest quarterback of all time and all this stuff, da, da, da. And you're from Pennsylvania and he's from Pennsylvania and da, da, da. And he said, hey, man, I grew up, Johnny Unitas is my hero, blah, 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 blah. We all wanted to be Johnny U, this, that, and the other, but we're going to win the game. I guarantee it. Joe Namath said that shit. He said, I guarantee we're going to win it. Man, them Jets fuck them cats up. Knock Johnny Unitas out. Okay? Knocked him out of the game. They put in Earl Morrall. You know how I know all of this? Because I actually watched Super Bowl III on YouTube. I watched that whole shit. I watched it. I wanted to see it. I watched that game. And I was like, yeah, it looks kind of corny because, you know, they got them fucking big-ass shoulder pads and fucking tight-ass pants on and shit. It look kind of, you know, like seeing your grandfather play, but still, it's still football. They beat their ass. Joe Namath ran out the building holding the number 1 up. They're in trouble now. NFL's in trouble. AFL just proved they got the superior product now. Not only do we have the most exciting football, we have the best football because we just beat you guys. That's when Pete Rozelle tried to get Al Davis to merge. And I was like, nope. Ain't merging. Fuck all of that merge shit. Let's keep that same energy, Pete. Remember when you was talking all that shit? The NFL was 1920 to what? 1920 to 1950 to what? 1968. Shit, they're 50 something years old. AFL is only 7 years old, bro. That's like a 60-year-old man losing a chess game to an 8-year-old. Somebody's a prodigy and somebody isn't. That next year, 1969 Super Bowl, the Vikings versus the Kansas City Chiefs with Hank Stram, Willie Lanier, and all those cats, man. Smoking pots, you know I know what I'm talking about because that's your squad, dog. Lynn Dawson, Charlie Taylor, all them dudes. AFL won again. Beat the shit out of the Vikings. Major problem. Hey, Pete, you got 2. We got 2. The next one's going to decide what's getting ready to happen. Man, that's when Pete Rozelle, that's when he went behind Al's back. They said, hey, Al, you make this merger, we will make you the commissioner, we'll do this, we'll do that. And then he went, snuck right around and talked to Lamar Hunt, snuck right around, talked to Bud Adams from the Oilers, went right around, talked to everybody, got them to all to agree with him. Al's going to hold it back. It's going to be good for everybody if we just join the NFL. And they all came back and said, Al, we want to do it. But Al didn't know that they were doing all the dirty shit behind his back. Go watch the NFL versus Al Davis. You'll find out why the NFL always fucks us over. Goes all the way back there. Al did what was best for everybody. Signed off on the shit. 1970 AFL-NFL merger, where the AFL became a part of the NFL. AFL gone. Did Al Davis become the commissioner of the National Football League? I'll wait. You already know the answer. After he found that shit out, he says, we're at war. I'm never going to fucking side with you motherfuckers, period. Now you know. Now when you don't get a call, and if they switch some shit on your ass, or they do a tuck rule, or they do an immaculate reception, or they do a holy roller rule, or they do the take away stick'em rule, and they do the damn index card on your ass, and they do all this crazy shit, now you know why. Anthony King, what's going on? Mondo Pepless, Belichick can go out to the pasture like Nick Saban, walk into the sunset. But he wants that record. How you gonna walk into the sunset when immortality's looking you right there, bro? Like I said, that's like LeBron James only needing 500 points or so to pass up, and he just decides to retire. It's like, nah, let me go ahead and get this record right quick. Then I walk into the sunset. Can't get the record unless you're a coach. It's a coaching record, bro. He wants that record. Okay, watch him coach. Shit, I didn't even nobody sorry enough to take him, bro. I can't think of a team that's sorry enough to take his ass. The Bears don't even want. The Bears hired their guy. Like nobody wants Belichick, bro. Belichick's probably just going to sit around and hope somebody really needs him. And he's going to come in and try to win a few games to catch Coach Shula, and that'd be it. Shaka Porter, man, mock drafts have us drafting at OT. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, you got to understand, man, none of these mock drafts and Mel Kipers and all, them people ain't for us. Imagine Antonio Pierce drafting an offensive lineman. Don't fit. We're not drafting no offensive lineman, bro. And if we do, then we have a major problem. Okay. Not first. We tried that. His name is Alex Leatherwood. Where's he? We already did that. Last time we drafted an offensive lineman, he ain't even in the NFL. What's up, Tito? What's going on, pimpin'? Raider Trey in the house, man. My 6th grade homie. 6th grade all the way through 12, dog. You know how we was doing it. We was raided up, wasn't we, Trey? We was raided up. Raided up, talking crazy to these fools. Okay? Brother Tito said the art of war is always an art of war. Art of war, I Ching, 48 laws of power, all that shit. You better know the strategies or they're going to use them on you, bro. Trust me, this shit is old. Strategy's old, bro. Since the beginning. Okay? Don D, good job. What's up, Don? Don, come over here and get your membership. Stop playing. Tito said reconnaissance work. Yeah, dog. Spy game, bro. Okay? When you at war, you got spies, you got double spies. You had during World War II and World War I, you had spies that were double spies. They were spies for the Americans, and they were also the spies for Russia. And they both sides like come over here and tell them your shit. You tell them they shit, and they was collecting all the money. Hey man, Russia's getting ready to invade Poland, man. Blah, blah, hey man, you be ready, dog. Say, yeah, we're gonna be ready, shit. Hey man, I had to tell them, man, what y'all was gonna do. What you tell them? So you could do something else. So what you gonna do next? Oh well, I think we're not gonna invade Poland. We're just gonna go to Austria. Okay, man. Hey dog, they changed their plans up. They're going to Austria. You think that shit didn't happen? That shit happened. Or it went like this. Hey man, go over there and find out. Go over there and find out what the hell's going on with Hitler and them. All right, let me go over there. Hey man, what's going on? All right, man. Let me, Hey, but we also know that you're a double agent. So if you don't go back and tell them what you need to tell them, we're gonna kill your mama. We're gonna kill your daughter. We're gonna kill your family. Oh, hey man, remember we talking about, man? They ain't gonna do it. You think if they relied on one spy, you'd be like, hey, man, we got to substantiate that. Take the other guy over there who's already been in there for 5 years to find out if it's true. Like, come on, dude. It's war, bro. It's football war. That damn Lombardi trophy, you know how much money that is? You know how much prestige that is? You know how much control that is? He who has the goal calls the shots. You need that trophy, bro. Carlos Sanchez, what's going on? Justin Saw, what's going on? Little Pee-wee. Little Pee-wee, another member of Chiefs Kingdom. We got Chiefs Kingdom in here. Win or lose, I'll be here. I know you will be, Pee-wee. You and Smoking Pots. But you know who won't be here is Todd Tolfree. He is not coming back. I personally took credit. I personally took care of it because he said something he shouldn't have said. He went too far. And if you think it has something to do with football, it doesn't. That's taking it too far. When you can't deal with the football part and you say something else, my turn. I have the last word. Should have kept it football. Now you ain't here. Smoking Pasta, Harbaugh's going to give Herbert a massage this very moment. Hey, champ. Coach, I'm not a champ yet. Shh, 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 shh. Stop talking. Stop talking. Harbaugh is straight. He is straight hypnotizing this man. Your man bun is going to get you a championship. Really, coach? Stop talking. He telling him everything. You're greater than Mahomes. You're greater than Brady. You're the best that's ever played. Why you say that, coach? Because I'm here. I'm your Belichick. He's specific. Justin Herbert may come out next year straight on straight Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Terminator mode and shit. I will throw a touchdown pass. I will win AFC West. I will win Super Bowl. Man, fuck around, man. I'm telling you. Dog. We better be ready. Everybody better be ready, bro. Just be ready, man. That's all. Ain't no fear. Just be ready. Just be ready. When they got some shit, you better have some shit. I mean, this shit's been going on forever, bro. Okay, I'm saying. Brother Trife, what's going on, man? Unfiltered member, B Trife. What's going on, man? What's happening, dog? You got my address, man, so whenever you're ready to send it, I'm ready. Mad Max and Kuntz will bust up Mahomes on that first play on a go route. I'm just trying to tell you, dog. For the first time in many years, I am totally confident that we're going to be ready for whatever happens. I think we are going to be ready, bro. The team's going to be ready. Organization's going to be ready. We just have to make the right moves. That's it. Everybody knows what we have to do. There's two teams in the AFC West that don't have a quarterback problem. You know who those two teams are. One of them is going to be playing in the AFC Championship game. The bath bomb guy isn't even 30 years old, bro. He's only like 28. That dude is not even 30, bro. Patrick Mahomes ain't going nowhere. He's going nowhere. He hasn't had no significant injury. He hasn't had no rotator cuff surgery. He ain't had no motherfucking ankle surgery. This nigga hasn't had no motherfucking ACL, tear, nothing. This dude has been injury free. He ain't going nowhere. The kind of stuff that Raider Nation and Broncos, we all need to be thinking alike. Broncos country and Raider Nation, we all need to be thinking who the fuck we're up against. It ain't all about us at everybody's head. Sometimes we're on the same side when it comes to certain parts, certain subjects in AFC West. We're on the same side. We don't got to like each other, but we need to understand what we're looking at. We're looking at two premier quarterbacks in our division. And when you're the Raiders and you're the Broncos, you ain't those two teams. It's that simple. I don't care how much you like AOC. I don't care how much you like Russell Wilson. Well, Russell Wilson ain't even going to be there. Jared Shittum. Shit. Jared Shittum, AOC versus Herbert and Mahomes. We don't need a quarterback. They don't need a quarterback. You guys are high. We do. Yeah, we keep AOC. See what he does. But damn, we can't mortgage the fucking franchise on him. Nah, we got to make sure. They got two future Hall of Famers. Justin Herbert getting in the Hall of Fame because if Phillip Rivers is getting in, he's getting in. Phillip Rivers never won shit. He's getting in because they're already saying he's getting in. If the press is already saying he's a future Hall of Famer, he's like, oh, that's it. There's nothing to talk about. What are you going to argue with? The people who actually do the voting? Damn, a content creator. You're talking about the press, the people who do the voting. They're the ones telling you he's a future Hall of Famer. Book it. And if you don't think Mahomes ain't a future Hall of Famer, you need to find the tallest building in the city that you live in and just do a face plant. Because he is. What do you got? You don't got a future Hall of Famer, bro. That's what you don't got. You might have a great talent, but he ain't no future Hall of Famer. But you're playing against future Hall of Famers. That's the problem. But you guys want to talk about who you like. Raiders better get their shit together. Broncos better get their shit together. Y'all know Dr. Van Nostrand's a Bronco fan and he's a moderator on this channel. I got a Bronco moderator on this channel. I got a Steeler moderator on my channel. Why you think? Because I need to know what the fuck is going on. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. I gotta keep the enemy around. I need the enemy around me. I need to know. Okay? I love smoking pots on here. I love the fact Pee-wee's on here. I need to know what's popping. They need to know what's popping. Why you think they over here? They ain't stupid. Potts and Pee-wee ain't stupid. They're like, man, let me get over and see what Shaq is talking about so I know what the fuck is going on. You need to know what the fuck is going on. It's war. Y'all get that? Y'all understand that shit? You know why you ain't the manager? You know why you ain't the shift lead? You know why you ain't the foreman at your job? Because somebody's listening to all your conversations who you don't think is a threat. They're fucking sitting right at lunch with you and shit. With their thermos and shit, listening to everything the fuck you say, and then when they doubling back when you guys are leaving, going right back to the office and telling, hey man, they were talking about this and they're talking about how they don't like that. And I'm trying to tell you motherfuckers, man, you better know. Well, Barrera, what's going on? Okay. Tito says Shaq's Stradamus. Yeah, I'm him. Robert Benjamin talking about some players jumping off the ship if Bill comes in. Oh, it. Who wants to play for him? Do you know Bill Belichick is the reason why Tom Brady left? Bill Belichick told Robert Kraft, allegedly, but hey, I'll let you figure the rest. He said that it's time for Tom not to take a step back. What did Tom do that next year? He went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who none of us thought. I don't care what anybody thought. Even Tampa fans. Our boy Tony Dale's on here. He's a Tampa fan. This is back in the Facebook days. Tony Dale was like, we're not winning nothing. They didn't even believe they were going to win anything. You know who thought they were going to win something? TB12. And guess what? That next year he won a Super Bowl, bro. That fucked up his credibility right there. It's like, oh shit, I thought you said he was done. Well, okay. So? What do you mean so? You told us to get rid of him. Little Pee-wee, Belichick better not bring his old ass over to Kansas City. All I'm saying is Adam Schefter's making jokes and he's talking 10-minute segments. That's all I'm saying, bro. You guys can... A lot has to happen. He already... See, what I like about Schefter is Schefter covers his fucking tracks. Smart. That dude is smart, bro. Adam Schefter only says shit that's guaranteed. He's smart as fuck, bro. That dude never says nothing that doesn't happen. But in this case, he prefaced it with a whole lot of doubt and bullshit that he put a whole lot of syrup on that fucking pancake. It's like having a small little quarter-sized pancake and you pour a whole motherfucking thing of Mrs. Butterworth on top of that shit, and that shit is fucking this thick of syrup. Damn, dude. Why don't you have some pancakes with your syrup? He covered that shit up. But the pancake still has syrup on it, don't it? It's just swimming in syrup to make it look ridiculous enough so if it doesn't happen, he could say, oh man, nobody was going to eat that pancake, man. That pancake had too much syrup on it. Who eats a pancake like that? But if it doesn't happen, he says, hey man, shit. Still got, pancake got syrup on it doing it. It's very smart. Oh, well, you know, we're just having some fun. And he said all that shit. Oh, we're just having some fun and it's hypothetical and there's nothing being said. I'm just trying to reiterate that there's no da-da-da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's my daughter's birthday today. And, you know, all that shit. Oh, yeah, I got to go pick my dry cleaning up. And, yeah, you know, but, you know, if all that shit was to happen, there is, a lot got to happen. And you got to win the Super Bowl. Andy Reid's got to retire. This, that, blah, blah, blah. But he said it. And he talked about it for 10 fucking minutes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You don't get to believe Adam Schefter when he's saying something that is substantiated and then ignore the fact that when he says something that isn't. Because he doesn't have to talk about it. Why bring it up? And this was before Raheem Morris got the job yesterday. You know why? Because he knew Raheem Morris wasn't getting the job. I'm just telling you, Adam Schefter's a smart cat. He's not stupid, bro. Nothing you can paint it. Man knows what he's doing. There's something there, bro. I'm just saying. And I hope he's right. I'm paying attention. Okay, Carlos Sanchez, Eric Brunda. Tell me why some of these content creators still want Mac Shack. I'm still baffled by that. Well, I would be lying to you, Eric, EB, if I was wise enough to judge somebody's mental state. If I could judge somebody's mental state and say why they're thinking something, I would be a billionaire somewhere, dog, on an island. Okay, on an island somewhere, smoking the biggest cohiba ever made to man. So I can't say why they're saying it, but I could say what I think of why. Okay. Regret is one of the things that is part of human nature. We can all think of something in our lives, man. I don't even have to know you personally or know your life, but there's something that you would think about that you know, that you'll think about that you regret that didn't happen. Or it turned out, or the outcome turned out the way you didn't want it to turn out. I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter. Richest man in the world, man. Shit, who's the richest man in the damn world? Is it Elon Musk? One of them motherfuckers. They have regret. Something that they wished it was not how it was. But you have to be able to turn the page and accept things for what they are. For not like my father always tells me. He always says, Matt, there's two worlds you can live in. You can live in the world of how it should be, or you can live in the world of how things really are. And he just recently mentioned that to me again last week when he was talking about he got that from my great-grandfather. His grandfather told him this. There's a way things ought to be, and there's a way things really are. Which one is more conducive to you? Walking around talking about coulda, woulda, shouldas, or talking about how shit is and what the solutions is to the things that are actually happening. So for those content creators, they live in the coulda, woulda, shoulda stage instead of just accepting things for how they are and then moving forward. That's what we do over here. That's why you never catch me getting caught slipping. That's why when I say some shit, I'm on it. That's why I say shit before it happens. That's why you don't never hear me flip-flopping. You know, these dudes are flip-flop. Okay? Quick. Because they live in a world of how things ought to be. Well, I think it should be this, and this is the way it should be, and we shouldn't have never got rid of Khalil Mack, and we should have never got rid of Amari Cooper, and we should have did this, and we should have did that, and you know, we need to correct that situation and bring them back and do this and that. And I'm like, we got rid of Amari Cooper. We traded Khalil Mack. How did that affect us? See, I'm more about that, EB. I'm more about, okay, that happened. It shouldn't have never happened. It happened. See, that's the separation from me right there from everybody else. They are always talking about what shouldn't have happened, and I talk about, yeah, it happened. What are we going to do next? They want to go back. Let's get them back, bring them back home so we can correct all of that. There is no correcting all of that. We're not getting the same dude. Khalil Mack, when he left, was 6 years ago. Now, if you can tell me we're going to get the same player we got rid of 6 years ago, that's different. But now we got a player who's 6 years older, who's been injury prone, who plays at a high level when he plays us, but everywhere else he's not playing the same level. That's not fixing the 5 or 6 years that we had before. So that's why when they say, hey, man, we should bring back Gruden, or hey, we should bring back Hugh Jackson, oh, we should bring back blah, blah, blah. That's people who ain't understanding that ship has sailed, bro. The ship sailed. She's gone, bro. All my exes, they live in Texas in my head. I live in California. I wish them nothing but the best. I hope everything works out for you. I hope the next motherfucker you got with was better than me. He wasn't. But hey, I hope you do the right thing. But I'd never take any of my exes back. Under no circumstance. I would never, a lot of them great women, great mothers, great this, great that. I never take any of my exes back. Never. Because there's too many other people that I can go and try some shit with I ain't tried with. I'm married too, so I'm good. But I'm just saying, I don't look backwards. All right? They looking backwards, bro. They're slowing down. If I'm driving down the fucking freeway and I'm in the fast lane and I'm looking in my rearview mirror the whole time, guess what I'm doing? I'm fucking holding up the road. Get your slow ass over in the slow lane. These motherfuckers in the fast lane looking in the rearview mirror the whole fucking time. Meanwhile, there's a traffic jam up ahead. You ain't looking in front of you. You're going to run smack dab into somebody's ass. So that's why. They didn't get over it, bro. They didn't get over that Khalil gone. I don't want Khalil back. If Khalil wants to come back, Khalil got to come back on my terms. That big-ass contract, homie, you ain't getting that big-ass contract. Fuck all of that. I'm not paying you $22.3. I ain't doing that. Mad Max is doing what you're doing. I don't need you when I need a whole quarterback. Nah, I'm good. So that's why. Can't turn a page, bruh. Can't move ahead. I still got some of my boys still talking about, oh, man, I shouldn't have never let Susie, man. Shit, man, I fucked up. Dude, Susie, that was 30 years ago. Have you seen Susie? I saw Susie at the fucking Ralph's and shit. Susie fucking 300 pounds, nigga. Are you serious? Yeah, but she was a good woman, though, man. She's 300 pounds, dog. She done already had 4 kids with another motherfucker. Carl Sanchez says, way to break it down. That's what I do. Raider Trey talking to Brother Tito. Brother Tito, if it happens, we'll be watching the downfall of the Chiefs. I love it. I got love for Potts. I got love for Pee Wee. I ain't got no love for Todd Tolfree because that's why he ain't here. He can't even defend himself no more. But that don't mean that I don't want to beat you. We can still be cool. Just let me win. Let me win. I'll still be cool with you guys, man. I ain't gonna never not be cool with y'all, but I want to win. Fuck all of that. Ski Raider said in hoodie voice during ATL video, did I hit the dirty bird, bankhead bounce, and take my ass over to Justin's and go get me a shrimp and grits. Can you imagine Bill Belichick eating shrimp and grits and shit? Hey, Coach Belichick, what you looking for? I'll take the catfish. No fries. No fries. Watching my cholesterol. And let me get a large Kool-Aid. Get a large Kool-Aid. Get a large Kool-Aid. Shit. Yeah, I'll take an extra large Kool-Aid. You know how they come back over the table? How's everything going? I'm eating. Thank you. He don't got no Southern hospitality. He can't go down to Atlanta, dog. I lived in Atlanta for 6 months, bro. Back in the 90s, man, I was living in Atlanta, man. From my AT aliens out there, man, I was living in Norcross. And I was down there, man, because I'm a music producer. That's what I do. So I was out there producing a record for an artist, and we was trying to get signed to LaFace Records. And, man, this is when Atlanta was just cracking, bro. Popping. Hella hard. And I was out there, bro. I was California'd out, bro. I was a California nigga out there, bro. I mean, dog, I couldn't do it, man. I'm like, man, shit, this shit is... The South is totally different than the West Coast. Totally laid back. Totally not, like, amped up. Like me, I'm amped up. They ain't amped up, dog. Everything is, man, relax, man, chilling, man, throwing horseshoes. They playing horseshoes, and the horseshoes is moving all slow and shit. Everything is slowed down, dog. Belichick can't go over there and fucking deal with them people, man. Them people are saying hello. How you doing, bro? Hey, how you doing, man? Blah, blah. Man, Bill Belichick ain't built for no Atlanta, bro. Okay. Brother Tripe, what's good, Shaq? Harbaugh, Reid, that guy, coach of the Broncos, Sean Payton. Can't match the energy Coach AP can bring. I'm not talking about rah-rah energy. I'm talking about authentic energy. That's true, man, but at the end of the day, the grass is all that matters. The grass and the AstroTurf, bro, and the fake grass. AP's strength is that he's a leader of men. That is a huge strength. Because when you're a leader of men and you're when you're a leader of men, people who don't have as much talent are they're gonna exert themselves to their limits. The reason why the Raiders defense looked totally different is because everybody's playing they're playing their asses off to their ability. Imagine if you had top-notch players playing to their ability. You had the best that you can get. He took a band of cats who were humiliated, underappreciated, not coached, not talked up, not motivated, and had them playing the best. They were the #1 ranked defense in football the last 9 games of the season. Led the NFL in defensive touchdowns with 4. 2 penalty-free games, bro. Including the last game of the season where we had no penalties against the Broncos. Not a false start, not an illegal man downfield, not a pass interference, not a defensive holding call. Nothing. We played perfect football twice. These dudes are guys who couldn't even get it together with the other coach. AP's about to get guys that gonna have that same mentality, but better. But better. Everybody on the team's playing better, bro. Everybody. The gunner, the damn people that only play special teams are playing better, bro. Everybody. Everybody's engaged on the sidelines, man. You don't see nobody not engaged on the sidelines on the AP team. Everybody's clapping. Everybody's high-fiving motherfuckers. Like, just imagine we got some ballers out there. It's over. It's over. But we need an offense. We need an offense. That offensive line is blocking the best they could block. The problem is they ain't that good. But they're blocking the best they can. They just don't have the talent. Get me some talented people and it's on and popping. Watch Raider. I don't care about what the other rivals do. I do. Raiders versus everybody. It's always Raiders versus everybody, but I'd be a damn fool not to pay attention to what they're not doing, bro. I'm definitely paying attention. I care. I care. I'm definitely going to pay attention. I don't know about what you're going to do, Watch. You can do what you want. But me? Oh, yeah, I'm going to know. Fuck all of that. Trust and believe. I'm definitely paying attention, bro. I want to know your baby mama name. I want to know where your baby mama live. I want to know your brothers. I want to know every motherfucking thing. Fuck that, dog. You ain't catching me slipping because I don't know what you know. How am I going to fool you if I don't know what you know? War is about deception, bro. It's about deceiving the opponent. It's about making them think it's something it ain't. If that was the case, why have we seen so many fake punts late in the season, bro? Why even try to deceive anybody and be in a punt formation? Why don't you just come out and just say, okay, we're going for it? Because of the art of surprise, bro. Deception. Remember against Kansas City when they tried to fake punt against us, bro? Remember? That was the possession after your boy Double C got that pick and looked at Patrick Mahomes in his face and called him a bitch and ran into the end zone. That next possession, they did that fake punt. Remember? Out in the flat. And they got it. Remember Kelce was mad? Remember Travis Kelce was throwing his helmet? Remember when Travis Kelce threw his helmet? Remember? I do. You just got the first down to the other tight end. What's his name? Watson? Remember? They did the fake punt. They threw it out to Watson. And Watson got the first down. Remember? And Travis Kelce threw his helmet? Why did Travis Kelce throw his helmet when they just got the first down on a fake punt? Because he wanted to be the one to catch the fake punt in front of his girlfriend. He wanted to be the guy catching the ball. Not the fact that they got the first down. He was mad because it wasn't him. And that's when Andy Reid said, don't give him his helmet back. Remember? Smoking pot, you remember? You remember little Pee Wee? Remember when he threw his helmet and his helmet bounced on the damn turf and it flipped over the first people and they tried to give it back and Reid was like, nah, don't give him shit. I respected that from Andy Reid. Just because you're an opponent don't mean I ain't gonna fucking pay attention. Andy Reid's like, nah, don't give him shit. The fuck are you talking about? We just got the first down. We're trying to win the game. We don't care if your girlfriend's in the stands, motherfucker. Ain't about you. Remember that? I pay attention to all that shit. Because to me, that shows that there's some chinks in the armor, bro. Oh, okay. Travis is not just playing football now. Travis is out there trying to impress Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's let him drop the ball a little bit more. Let's hit his ass. Let's make sure that he's dropping that football so he can get more frustrated, which is exactly what happened. Dropped that whole touchdown pass and shit. He was frustrated that whole game. Loved it. Yeah, let's key on that. I bet you Coach AP ain't saying that shit. Hey man, fuck the scouting report. Fuck that. We're just gonna play. Skew Raider. Watch Raider. Let's go get Kingsbury. He's going to be interviewing. There's five. Keep on escalating to give them that work. Solidify. Can't rest on laurels. Got to keep them giving them that work. How you going to give them that work if you don't know what the work is? If you're on the street and you're pushing that product on the street and you're trying to serve them fiends up, and you don't know what the fiends want, you ain't selling no work. You got to know what the work is. That's what you got to do. What you got to do, man. You got to know what the competition is doing, bro. You go to any gas station in America that has multiple gas stations on the corner. There's a gas station that's right up the street from my house, bro. There's 4 gas stations on the corners. One on this side, one on this side, one on this side, one on this side. How in the fuck are 4 gas stations competing for everybody driving by? They all got different things. The gas station that I go to is the cheapest gas in LA. The gas station across the street, it's a local brand gas station. The gas station across the street is the Dino brand or whatever that one is. And then another one's like American Gas or something. And then there's another one that's like a Shell or some shit. The one I go to is the cheapest. But the one across the street is the same price. But they got the car wash. So if you get a car wash, the gas is cheaper if you go get the car wash over there. So if you want your car wash and you want it, get a car wash and you're going to get the gas cheaper. The one across the street is Shell. So if you got a Shell card, you got a Shell account, you don't got to go through all the bullshit. And they give you points and all this other shit. And then the one across the street is another one. So guess what? When I'm driving by, I'm trying to figure out which one is best for me. The gas station I go to, they don't charge for ATM. Or they don't charge you a credit fee. So when you put your card in, they're not billing you. And you know how I say credit is always 10 cents more here in California. Credit is always 10 cents more than the cash price. It'll say credit, this price. Cash, this price. That's that gas station with the car wash. That's this gas station. That's gas station. So I can use my ATM debit or I can use my credit card and not pay no credit fee. I'm going to that one. That's the point, bro. All of them are within the same price. But they all got different benefits. They're paying attention to the competition. I'm going to pay attention to mine. Okay. Tito. Sounds like Tom Brady would make a good offensive coordinator. Tom Brady make too much money to be an OC. Make too much money, bro. Doesn't pay enough. Tom Brady has a $190 million deal with Fox Sports to be a commentator, to be a color commentator. He hasn't done it yet. He make more money sitting in the booth wearing that damn CBS jacket like Tony Romo, sitting there just smiling and grinning, than being an OC, bro. Too much money, bro. Ready to watch. Kingsbury can develop a quarterback, especially a young one. He's had a couple of they currently playing in a way he goes wasn't that good as a head coach, but he knows offense. Yeah, but the only problem is Watts is when he was coaching Caleb last year at USC, them plays was whack. Now if we're getting Caleb Williams, but his play calling for USC, dog, I watched every game, man. He was calling some bullshit, especially against Washington, bro. Especially against Washington or Oregon, it was even worse. I'm like, fuck, man, what are you doing, Cliff? Cliff was calling some bullshit. Okay. Caleb was running for his life, bro, the whole time. Forcing the football, throwing picks. Okay. Rotain Kasim, man, if you come. Okay. All right. Smoking Pots. What the fuck? I did not remember Emmett to the Cardinals. I'm wondering who's listening to. Yeah, remember? Do you guys remember, those of you older, do you remember Tony Dorsett played for the Denver Broncos? Remember that? Motherfuckers be forgetting. Raider Nation, you remember when Tim Brown played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers his last year? Remember that? Y'all done forgot, man. These people went to other teams, bro. Last part of their career. Yeah, Emmett went to the Cardinals, bro. Remember? Forgot to pad his stats. Didn't work. Try to pad them stats up. Didn't work. Why you guys think I'm not a Raider channel? I got too much knowledge to talk about one team. I got too much knowledge, man, to be talking about one thing. No, I gotta talk. Okay. Brother Tito, Dipto, Ski Raider with the Spanos family and Jim is going to be fun to watch. I know he's everyone involved. Oh, it's going to be funny as hell. Dean Spanos is the worst owner in professional football. He's horrible. But no one talks about him because they're the roommates. Yeah. They're the roommates, bro. Do they even have a stadium without the Rams? Nope. They're the only team in the AFC that shares a stadium with another NFL team. Broncos got their own shit. Chiefs got their own shit. And you know we got our own shit. They don't. They renting a room in SoFi. But then they try to talk shit to us like we ain't shit. I'm like, dude, get your own apartment, bro. Stop living in the basement. Stop living in the Rams basement. Get your own shit. They should have never moved back up here. They should have stayed down there, bro. But the problem is that San Diego wasn't going to build them nothing. They're like, man, we ain't building you motherfuckers nothing. They built the Padres some shit, though, didn't they? Petco Stadium down there in the Gaslamp District is nice. They built them something. They didn't build them shit. They're like, hey, either you playing Qualcomm or you fucking figure out what you're doing. We're going to go back to LA. We'll go back to LA, bro. You can rent your room. Go rent a room, bro. Go right to Craigslist. Dean Spanos was looking on Craigslist, like, looking for stadiums and shit. Rams were like, hey, man, we got an extra room. You want to go and throw your shit in it? They're the roommates. You don't get to come over and talk shit to us. You don't got a stadium. Come on. I don't want to hear shit. Let's see if Harbaugh gets you a stadium and shit. Since he's the second coming. Ski Raiders, man, this is the one-man show. They can only go so far without tripping on him. Like I said, Harbaugh's not what they think he is, man. I saw Harbaugh in the 49ers situation turn ugly, bro. He got to the point where he wasn't talking to nobody. He wasn't taking no meetings from Trent Baalke, Jed York, or nobody. He wasn't listening to nobody, dog. Okay, Robert Benjamin, let's pray to the Bush, the Dolphins, and whatever else. Bill Belichick gets the Chiefs job, brings his son with him to Kansas City. That would be great. No Raider guy says, I'm back. Sorry, he's driving. It's all good. Jamal Booker, that's why he was called Broadway Joe. Come on, dog. Nobody ever wore white cleats in professional football before Joe Namath. He's like, I'm standing out. Nobody ever guaranteed a Super Bowl win before Joe Namath. Nobody wore a fur coat on the fucking sidelines before Joe Namath. Nobody had as many females running around and he was sleeping with them before the game because they were like, Joe, you need to get your rest. He's like, nah, I'm going to keep doing what I do. 5 or 6 of them at a time. Joe Namath was him, bro, and he was in the AFL. When he won that Super Bowl against his hero Johnny Unitas, there wasn't nothing to talk about. We're in trouble, dog. That's what Rozelle was saying. Fuck. And then Kansas City won the next one. Fuck. They didn't even want to risk having the AFL, NFL head-to-head. It's 2-2. AFL 1-2, NFL 1-2. There was never a 5th game. Merger. Time to merge. Time to form Voltron. Al was like, man, fuck them. Let's destroy him. Al was like, let's destroy the NFL. Fuck them. But the NFL had those TV deals. That was what they went around and they talked to everybody. Say, hey, man, we got this TV revenue. You guys ain't going to get the TV revenue, blah, blah, blah. Ain't no other content creator telling you what I'm telling you because they ain't got the knowledge that I got. God, Tippy Bartender, yeah, man, y'all need to be taking care of your boy. Link for the merch. Y Diaz, Uncle Shaq. There's a report of LSU player getting arrested for gambling. Yeah, and you know what's stupid about it? He's got arrested for gambling because they said he gambled when he was 20 years old. This dude is like 26 now. Like, really, bro? Come on, man. You in the whole state of Louisiana with all kinds of bullshit going on, and y'all chasing down former football players for winning a $20 bet, bro. Stupid. God. Dirty Eric, what's going on, pimp? Rudy Peralta, man. Raiders versus everybody. It's always Raiders versus everybody. But how are you going to be versus everybody if you don't know what the fuck is going on? If you show up to a gunfight with a butter knife, you ain't did your homework. How these motherfuckers fight, bro? Oh man, they bringing Uzis, they bringing blah blah blah. You just walk in with a fucking switchblade. What you gonna do, punk? Oh damn, you do your homework. Know what you need to be doing? Oh, coming in with the butter knife. They form Voltron swarm around you. And you talking to the leaders like, yeah, we got you right where I want you. Say, hey man, you see that red dot on your head? I'll be like, I'll be like, let there be light. Everybody's lit up with the damn dot. Everybody. That's how you do shit. Let's fold my shit back up. Now what? See, but y'all just walk into the lines saying, we're Raiders, man. Oh, Raiders versus everybody. Everybody, bro. Everybody's out to get you. You ain't got no security. You ain't got no security, bro. It's you versus everybody, but you ain't got no security. Okay? See how long y'all be out here. Not me, bro. I had a contingency plan. Yeah. I don't even have to do it like that. I walk in with the butter knife. Click, click. They strap up on me. All of a sudden, the leader, Andy Reid, John Harbaugh, and Sean Payton got me surrounded, and everybody else in the National Football League, and their cell phones start ringing. I'm like, y'all need to answer that. Y'all need to answer your cell phones right now. Hello? Yeah. You got your wife. You got your daughter. You got your son. You got your mama. You got your grandma. It's a whole different ball game now. Now what you gonna do? I'm gonna walk out this motherfucker and none of y'all even gonna breathe my direction. Once I get to my destination and I call and I'm safe, then we can talk about what we're gonna do, letting your people go. But you ain't got me nowhere. That's me. You think I'm gonna walk into a situation and I ain't covered? I'm covered, bro. All right. It's just a difference. Smoking pots. Andy Reid played punt, pass, and kick. Yeah, I saw that, bro. He looked like a baby Huey. I saw him, dog. I saw that. Okay. Raider Trey. We held it, but you're willing to go to the chopping block and talking crazy to all the haters coming out of the Dean's office. Facts. Brother Tito said ad hominem. You already know. Tony Dale. There's Tony Dale right there, bro. Tony Dale. Hey, Tony. Remember when Tom Brady went to your team? That's why it's so important not to be a Raider channel, because we got people on here that are from other fan bases. Remember, Tony, when I asked you what you thought about Tom Brady, and you said, well, man, we ain't gonna win the Super Bowl. Remember you said? Remember? Y'all won the Super Bowl and you was happy as hell? Good checking of everybody, man. Rip 4 years ago, Kobe. Yeah, man. When Kobe died, I was in London, bro. Sarah K. Scott, man. She texted me and told me Kobe died. I was like, I didn't believe it. I believed her, but I didn't believe it. I was in London. In London, bro. She said, man, Kobe might be dead. I was like, what? NFL Europe, bro. No, it wasn't NFL Europe. I was there for my wife's push gift. I took her to London and Paris for her push gift. That's what we were there for. Having my son. What's going on, Black Sheep? Black Sheep. Okay, let me put it over here, man, because the sun's starting to come out. Can't read, you guys. Can't read the fuck y'all saying. All right. Star of Stripes, man. What do you think about the A's relocation? I think Vegas is going to happen. It might be Sacktown eventually. I'm a Yankee fan, man, but the A's was my second team. I grew up in that stadium with the A's, too. I don't think Sack's happening. I think that Vegas, I think that the money's too long in Vegas. The A's are just like how the Raiders were. Being in Oakland and being in that market, man, they lost a shit ton of money, bro. So I think Vegas is going to happen. But if they don't have a stadium that's enclosed, ain't nobody going to be sitting out there baking in the 105 degrees watching no fucking slow-ass baseball game. No way LV is ready for 4 major sports at once unless LeBron retires investing in the LV expansion team. It's going to happen. You got to understand it's not a matter of them supporting 4 teams. It's a matter of the gambling revenue. FanDuel, DraftKings, the gambling money, dog, is gonna fix that. The gambling money is gonna fix all that. Gambling in baseball is even worse than any other sport, man, because of the Black Sox, 1919 Black Sox, with Shoeless Joe Jackson and all of them. Gambling in baseball, why you think Pete Rose is out? It's going to be hard. If they move to Vegas, it's going to be hard for them to keep Pete Rose out. Pete Rose needs to come back in, man. Like, y'all, Pete Rose, all y'all was gambling. Y'all use Pete Rose as an example because he was the hit king. But if you guys are making money off of gambling, y'all gotta reinstate Pete Rose, man. So, better trade Tony Dale. Tony Dale, much respect to Tony Dale. Whitnington Thomas, what's going on, man? Salute. My boy Whitnington Thomas. Hey, dog, I still haven't done what we talked about yesterday, but I'm going to do it today. Black Sheep, T-Mobile is ready to get built. It makes sense for the NBA rather than expand in small market. Yeah. You got to understand the gambling, bro. The gambling. What's the gambling capital of the world? It's Vegas. Why do you think gambling is so outlawed outside of certain areas? Gambling is outlawed because it's like prostitution. Too easy to make money, man. The state can't get their cut. They can't get their cut, bro. They can't regulate it. Can't regulate it, bro. If I'm in my house and I have a dice game in my crib and nobody knows about it, man, and we making money, where's the taxes coming from? State wants their cut. States want their cut of the money. When they legalized marijuana here in California, I never thought they would do that. But when it got to the point where California is so broke because people are doing whatever they ain't supposed to do with the money, they made it legal. But guess what? Now being in the weed game, ain't no money in the weed game. These companies are going broke. You know why they're going broke? Because the state keeps taxing them more and more. They're taxing the growers. They're bleeding it out. Can't even make no money doing it, dog. Gonna be pretty soon with the local weed man's gonna start making money again. Going to the dispensary, it costs more to go to the dispensary than to get some same shit from the weed man. The local weed man's cheaper. Going to the dispensary. States taxed it to be damned. It's just like this little thing right here, man, that people say, oh, Shaq, let me hit that blunt. Hey, man, blunts don't have ash like this. The cigar tax in California is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. It's like $6 a cigar. $6 a cigar, bro. The cigar is being taxed up the ass, bro. State getting $6 a stick. That's why people order from online. They get their online orders and all that shit. Ordering overseas and ordering online and all of that shit. And having it mailed to them so they don't have to pay these high-ass fucking taxes on a fucking cigar, bro. Tobacco tax is crazy as fuck. Robert Renega, man, hope he does go to the Chiefs. Facts, Black Sheep. I wonder what the NFL and NHL would do rather than being the NFL and MLB. What do you think? The NFL is the biggest team sport. So if the NFL is making money, then everybody else is going to make money. But it does help the fact that The WNBA, which is owned by the NBA, have two-time champions with the Aces, and the Golden Knights are champions. The Raiders have to win a championship. The Raiders don't win a championship in Las Vegas, bro. Mark Davis could lose his team. You can't be there and not. You're gonna have to win a championship in Vegas, bro. That's why I know we're gonna win one. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. It's cost effective for that to happen. Now, would they let Mark win one? But the Raiders gonna win one, even if Mark ain't there. If Mark wins one, cool. If Mark ain't there, somebody else gonna win one. Somebody gonna win one there. Raiders gonna win a championship because it doesn't make sense. Why have the biggest team, the biggest sport, and the team that's there where all the revenue isn't winning? Just saying, bro. We haven't been getting as many bad calls as we used to get. Have you guys paid attention to that? We haven't been getting screwed over like we usually do. Do we still get screwed over? Yeah, but not as much. Not as much. Oh, no, Raider guy. Okay, talking to Black Sheep. Brother Tito, he's putting a lipstick on that pig to make it look good. Facts. Jack Bauer, Andy Reid got family issues like all of us. We already know what happened with his son. They tried to sweep that shit under the rug. That wasn't cool, man. That was a 4-year-old little girl. But she ain't gonna have to work the rest of her life. But then again, she ain't gonna have a quality life. She gonna be on dialysis the rest of her life. Because he was driving drunk again. Multiple drunk drivings. That ain't no allegedly. Didn't do no jail time. Funny how that works. And Jackson Mahomes can go ahead and do what he did with that lady. And they knocked the charges down to a misdemeanor. Yeah. Tito said, Big Shirley. Yeah, she's still walking around. I was talking to an Raider guy. I see y'all, man. Got you guys. Julio Barrera, man, penalty-free games was huge. The Raiders had 2 penalty-free games in a year, in a half a season? How does that happen? Just trying to tell you, man, things are changing. Raiders have to be successful. That's why I'm not even tripping. The Raiders have to be successful in Las Vegas, bro. We have to be. That's where the money is. I'm telling you guys, man. My boy Raider Trey lives in Vegas. That NFL draft, I never went to the NFL draft in my life, bro. That NFL draft in Vegas was so fucking dope. It should be in Vegas every year, bro. That shit was amazing. They shut the whole strip down. That shit was fucking fat as fuck. Them casinos made more money doing that damn draft than anything. They should be in Vegas every year, but you can't do it like that. You can't have the Super Bowl in one spot every year. This Super Bowl is getting ready to come up in a couple of weeks. Vegas is going to be lit. I got people that's just going out there just to be around it. Okay. Giovanni, what's going on? Raiders just hired Cliff Kingsbury. Are you sure, bro? It's on. Caleb. Here comes Caleb Williams, if that's the truth. If we got Cliff Kingsbury, Caleb is on the table. He wanted to be a Raider anyway. So did CJ Stroud. We could be getting Caleb Williams. If we get Caleb Williams, it's barbecue chicken for everybody. Got it. Black Sheep. Okay. It's not only the Raider side of things, but besides Al Davis' legacy. AP represents the natural evolution of the game. Players to coach. Yeah. Oh, no, Raider guy. Okay. Y'all chopping it up. Watch Raider. If that's true, let's go. I'm with it. If Cliff Kingsbury is the OC, all we need is a quarterback. I like the Cliff Kingsbury hire. If that's facts yet, I haven't gotten anything from ESPN because you can hear do on my phone. I stay what's popping. If they hire Cliff Kingsbury, Let's go get Caleb. Fuck it. That's his OC from last year. Let's go get him. And if we can't get him, we get Jalen. It's over. I'm not scared of nobody. I got a Raider. I got a Raider in there. I got a Raider in there. I don't have a Patriot in there. I don't have a Bengal in there. I don't have any other body in there. I have a Raider in there. Stu Raider said that's why we tune in. Got to know what's up, man. Like you said, know what the work is. What are they doing? Hey, man, fuck all of that, dog. Even in the whole game, you got to know who's hating. Even when you single and you out here in the dating game, you better know who's fucking hating and who's doing what, dog. I'm telling you, man. All my friends, the majority of my friends are women, bro. I hardly have any really male homies. Because you got to be battle tested to be my homie. Like Raider Trey and Bill Holloway. They've known me since I was 11, 12 years old, bro. Raider Trey knew me when I was 12. When we were 12. Met me when I was 12 and he was 12. We're the same age. We're the same graduating class. We far from 12 now. We weren't even teenagers when we met. Ain't that right, Raider Trey? That's my dog. That's the guy who I walk home from school with. That's the guy I threw touchdown passes with and shit, and PE and shit. You got to be battle tested to be a dude and be my homie. But females, those are the best. Those are the most loyal. A woman friend is the most loyal. Got your back, will tell you everything you need to know about everything you need to fucking know. And I kept them, dog. I kept female friends, and I kept some fine ones too. Because all the haters that hate on me are trying to holler at her. And her friends. Not only is she setting me up with her friends, she's letting me know who's fucking out here trying to salt a nigga. Be at the club. Hey, what's up, Shaq, man? My nigga, man, ain't seen your ass, man. Shit, last time I saw you, man. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, shit, I'm gonna go over here talking to him. Cool, come on. What you talking to him for? Oh, that's the homie, man. Shit, Nah. You know you talking to blah, 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 right? Yeah, you know he was hollering at her, telling her he shouldn't be talking to you. What? Yeah. How you think I got that information? Nah. Not Ray Ray. Nah, Ray Ray hating like a motherfucker. Ray Ray said this. Ray Ray said that. Ray Ray said your girl's name is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Shaq. You shouldn't be fucking with him. He dirty. Oh, okay. Oh, that's how it is? Okay. Raider Trey knows. It's Bay Area. Bay Area is Dirty Mac. Okay. Next time I see him, what's up, Shaq? Hey, what's up, dog? What's up? Ain't no, hey, my nigga. Hey, what's up, dog? What's up? Oh, okay, yeah. Yo, man. Shit, man, what's going on? What's popping, man? You dating anybody? You see anybody? Nah, dog, I'm just chilling. Just chilling. See? Ain't the same, bruh. Don't walk up on me now, dog. Now I know. Then if I really wanted to be nasty about it, I just go Dirty Mac here, hit his girl. Hit his girl. Fuck it. He don't know that I snuck around and hit his girl last week. He don't know that shit. But he walking in the club with her. Let me introduce you to my girl. Hi. What's up? Raider Trey, put a one in the chat. You know we telling the truth. There's an advantage to having information. Don't never have your ass on your shoulders where you too big to think you don't need to know what the next motherfucker's doing. You need to know. And them same females will be like, yeah, hey man, what's up? Hey, what's up, dog? Hey man, he's solid. Because we was asking about, he said you cool, blah blah blah, da 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 da. Okay, he cool. Because a man will always pillow talk and always say some shit to a female that he won't say to your ass. Gotta have that. On the Raider guy talking to Black Sheep, I see y'all chopping it up. Dirty Eric, well over here. Said we all on the east side. Johnson Jets share MetLife. That's a fact. They do share MetLife, but guess what? They share MetLife because They're New York. That makes sense. Okay? New York doesn't have the they're in New Jersey, bro. MetLife Stadium isn't even in the state of New York. It's in Jersey. You know how much it would cost to build a stadium in New York? That's the difference. New York, that makes sense. And you're talking about two teams that have what? Super Bowl championships. The Jets have one, and the Giants have four. Makes sense. Nobody has a stadium in the state of New York that's not named the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills have one, but there's no stadium for them to build. That makes sense. But when you're the Rams who have two, and you're the damn Chargers who have none, and you left your own shit, the difference. Shea Stadium that they used to play in, the Jets had their own shit, and the Giants played at the what is it, the Ebbets Field or some shit. So you're talking about two teams who had to form Viltron because of the amount of money that it cost to build something in New York, and they had to go to New Jersey to build it. That makes sense. But when you're talking about two different cities, you're talking about San Diego, which is 200 miles that way. Not even 200 miles. It's only like about 100. And you're sharing a stadium with a team that bought the entire stadium. Stan Kroenke built that shit. They didn't come in together and do some shit. Stan Kroenke, that's his shit. And he says, I'm looking for somebody to roommate up in this bitch. And they came in and they gave him a $600 deposit and moved in their cot. And the old broken down microwave in there talking about they're the Raiders. They're better than us. You crazy as hell. Not the same, bro. Not the same. Not the same. Okay. Raider Trey said Craigslist. Come on, dog. Looking in the want ads and shit. You know how I know Raider Trey? You know why I know that's funny? Because when I moved here to LA, bro, when I moved here to LA 16 years ago, dog, I knew I had nobody here. I didn't know my girl. I had no homies here. I came here with a few $1,000s, and I said, I'm come out here and I'm gonna make something happen. First thing I looked up was Craigslist. Found a room to rent. Came in, gave them how much? $600. Got a room. Then I went out, got a job. Then I went out and started hitting the clubs. Gotta find something to hug up on. Gotta find some girls to hang out with. I had no homies. I still don't got no homies in this city. But I ain't on Craigslist no more, am I? Gotta start somewhere though. But I didn't leave my own stadium to come and go get nothing on Craigslist, though. I didn't do that. That's the difference. Manuel Garrett. Joe Namath was the Ric Flair of the NFL. Flamboyant, flashy, braggadocious, and won. Whoa! I guarantee it. He did some Ali shit. Okay? Ali be like, he's gonna be my son. I'm gonna knock him out in one. Pop, 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 pop. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Why Diaz? Yeah, they do share a stadium, but I just explained that. Neither one of them have a stadium in the state that they represent. Tell me any football teams that don't play in the state that's in their name. I'll wait. They're the New York Giants and the New York Jets, and they play in New Jersey. I was born in New Jersey. Why don't they just change their name to New Jersey? Doesn't have the same ring, do it? Not the same. Can't build a stadium in New York. Where are they gonna build it at? There is no available land in New York. Sun coming out, as y'all can see. Open up my shit. Immortal 16 in the house, man. What's going on? Unfiltered member, man. What's going on, Darren? What's popping up there in Seaside? Okay. Well, your ass is in Monterey too and shit. Okay. Black Sheep says, sounds like Al was a savage. Al was a maverick. You talk about somebody who had a one-track mind. All Al Davis cared about was winning, bro. He didn't care about shit else. That man legitimately did not care about nothing but winning football games. He wasn't there to be friends. He wasn't there to motherfucking form a coalition. He wasn't there to do shit but win. That's it. Y'all think just win baby is an accident? That man legitimately only cared about winning, bro. That's all. He didn't care about shit else. He didn't care if you was a Hispanic quarterback. He didn't care if you was a black quarterback. He didn't care if your motherfucking ass was a woman that was going to be running the franchise. He didn't care about none of that shit. All he cared about was winning championships. That's all he gave a fuck about. And guess what? We ain't won shit since him. He was the first person to win us a championship, and he was the last person to win us a championship. We ain't won shit. Why? Because we have an owner now who doesn't prioritize winning. He prioritizes business. Now that the business is settled, now he wants to concentrate on winning. Al didn't give a fuck about business. Al Davis would have played his games on the tarmac of the Oakland airport. He gave a fuck about none of that. Did we win? That's all he cared about. He don't give a fuck. What shit? We're gonna play on the beach. Just win, baby. Wherever we fucking play at. I'm gonna fucking play at the high school. He didn't care. And guess what? When the business of the NFL started fucking becoming the business of the NFL, he didn't change, which is why we were in the position we were for so long, bro. Mark had to prioritize business. He had no choice because it's the business of the NFL. You got to prioritize business to be in a position to win. No football team with a raggedy ass stadium when we were the last team to share a Major League Baseball team and a football team was winning anything. We weren't winning shit without a fucking stadium. You need a stadium to win a championship. Tell me a team that played and shared a stadium with a baseball team and won a Super Bowl. The last time that happened. I'll wait. You probably have to go back to the 49ers when they were there at Candlestick Park. 81. Alfredo Raider, what's going on? Mac and Mob. Raider Trey said one. Happened all the time, dog. You already know, man. Dirty Mackin', bro. I'm telling you, man. The Bay Area, man. Shit, I'm so happy I'm from the Bay, bro. I'm so happy that I'm from the Bay Area, y'all. My game, how I talk, my vernacular, my speech, my mode of thinking, all that shit benefited me in my entire life coming from the Bay Area, dog. Because when you come from where I come from, dog, you got to have a mouthpiece. You got to know what, you got to be able to know how to navigate. You got to know how to talk for yours, bro. Mac Mob, Raider Trey, bro. I'm not mad. I use Craigslist to find me a room and rent as well. $500 a month, full access with free Wi-Fi. I did it. But the thing about it is, though, we didn't stay that way, did we? The Chargers have made no effort to get a stadium built in this town, bro. The Clippers shares a stadium with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's called Crypto Arena. But guess what? They're building their own stadium right in Inglewood. Chargers ain't doing shit. They're sitting around here living off of the Rams. They ain't us. Santiago, we might have to move to Las Vegas so we don't have to pay taxes. Might have to do it. California taxes are high as fuck, bro. It's crazy here. Crazy, dog. My wife is always talking about, if we lived here, we would be doing this. If we lived there, we doing that. I'm like, you know what? That's true. Where I live at, though. You know what my answer is? My wife start talking about all that shit, how much more we'd have and how much more money we'd have and how much this and that. You know what my answer is? Make more money. That's what I tell her. We have to make more money. That's my answer. Make more money. Don't have to worry about it. All right. They're raising the tax. They're doing this. They're doing that. Okay, that's cool. Let's make more money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to make their way out here. Hi, son. You gonna close the door back? Uh-oh. Put this down. Oh, yeah, mommy said go back inside. Yeah, you got caught slipping. I thought something was gonna come out. 1 second. Close the door back, buddy. Close this back. Close this back right here. 1 second, y'all. Close this back. Leave it alone. All right. I don't smoke in front of my son. So. Yeah, babe, can you close the thing for him? He can't do it. He know how to open it if you don't know how to close it. We're going to get some lunch pretty soon, babe. All right. Sorry about that, you guys, but shit, my son's like, hey, daddy, get your ass in here. So Coach Cali Raiders said old school 70, 80 Raiders team partying online, getting in fights, Hells Angels, bikers, all that shit, still winning games. Yeah, dog. I told you guys that story about how I became a Raider fan. I told you that story. How I actually was in their sanctum, their inner sanctum and shit, and they had everything going on in there, smoking cigarettes, hoes, all kinds of shit. I was motherfucking a kid, dog. I wasn't supposed to be in there, but they say, bring your son and shit, and I was in there. Raiders just said, nope, didn't stay that way. But the Chargers are going to doing everything but getting themselves their own crib. These motherfuckers is buying leather couches, doing all kinds of shit in their room and shit. These motherfuckers got everything in their room. Get your own crib, bro. Nope. Ain't gonna get no respect, bro. Not from me. Go get your own crib. We did it. We left a raggedy ass stadium to get a brand new, built from the ground up stadium. What's you guys' problem? You're supposed to be better than us, remember? We ain't shit, right? Doing a Harbaugh announcement, a Bolts fan said, "Oh, last time we have to watch on VHS to see you win your last Super Bowl." I'm like, dude, we gotta watch imaginary tape to see yours. Yeah, we can go in 15 minutes. Wife just texted me. She ready to go to lunch. Snuff. What's up, Snuff? What's up? Over here trying to get this career in water together, man. It's hard. What you went to school for? Oh man, I got a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I was this close from being a police officer and going to law school. This close. My dad was a cop. And when I was in college, I wanted to be a lawyer, but at my school, they didn't have a pre-law program. So you had to take, I was going to go to Stanford. I wanted to go to Stanford Law School. And they only, so I went to Stanford, went to talk to a counselor up there at Stanford Law, and I said, hey man, I want to come here to Stanford Law. They're like, well, your school doesn't have a pre-law program. So I said, so you either could take criminal justice, or you could take poli-sci, political science. So I went to poli-sci class, man. That political science shit was so boring, bro. They ain't had no good-looking girls in there, nothing, dog. I'm in there fucking falling asleep. Criminal justice, knowing the law. I said, oh, I could use this shit. Get pulled over. I could fucking tell you motherfuckers what you're doing wrong and all that shit. So that's what my degree's in. Plus, there were some girls in that shit. I didn't want to be in no class with a bunch of hard legs. I couldn't do it. Snuff will say, any advice for his youngest trying to do school and get this bread? All right, Snuff, I'm going to tell you, because this is a lifestyle channel. If I was you, and if I could go back in time, I'm going to tell you something that's going to be hard for you to understand, but if you do it, you'll be thinking Shaq later. And I may even be like, yo, Snuff, let me hold something, dog. Let your uncle hold something. Concentrate on your bag. The broads will always be around. Concentrate on your money. Concentrate on getting that paper. You do that? Yeah, right now, I don't know how old you are, man. Let's just say you 20, 21, bro. You concentrate on getting your shit together, getting that education that you need to get that paper. You concentrate on that. Yeah, there's going to be, your boys are going to be fucking going on vacation. Your boys are going to be over here at the strip club. Your boys are going to be running all these girls. You're going to be like, fuck, man. They're going to be telling you that you fucking up. You're missing out. You're doing this. You're doing that. Get your money, bro. You get your money when you're 24, 25, and you got your money. All them girls are going to be looking for you, because all them motherfuckers ain't going to have they ain't going to have what you got. They ain't going to have their own spot. They ain't gonna have their money. They ain't gonna have their job that's fucking paying them good money. They ain't gonna have their credit together. You're gonna fucking have whoever you want, and you ain't gonna want them. You ain't gonna want none of them. You're gonna want the ones that's doing what you doing. Me, I went to school and I was running them, and I was doing this, and I was doing that, and I was doing this. I wasn't concentrating on my money like I should have. I should have been concentrating on my fucking money. All my boys were in school. All my boys had jobs. So guess what? They didn't have a final coming up the next day that they should have been studying for and shit. Them motherfuckers went to work, got off of work. Yo, Shaq, man, we going to the club. Yo, Shaq, we going to this bar. Yo, Shaq, we got these girls over here. Yo, Shaq, we doing this. Yo, Shaq, we going to Oakland. Yo, Shaq, we going to Frisco. Yo, Shaq, we going up to Sac. Yo, Shaq, we going down to Monterey. Yo, Shaq, we doing this. I'm like, fuck. Man, fuck this book. Snuff, fuck this book. I got a 5-page report that I got to fucking put together. No double space and shit. You know how you try to double space your shit? Line, space, lines, and try to fill it in? Man, it used to be bad for me, man. I would have reports done. My dad had his own business, so I would have his secretaries typing up my shit. I go to talk to one of my dad's secretaries. He'd be like, yeah, can you type this for me? You type this for me and shit. And they would do it. Cause I couldn't type like that. Type my shit up. Man, my dad called me in his office one day. He's like, if you keep having my secretaries typing your papers. I'm like, well, shit, Dad, you're paying them. Let them type my shit up. Concentrate on your money, bro. Prominence. You already know. Eminence. I mean, in Moral 16, yes, sir. I was a music major, criminal justice major at the University of Nevada. My dad was a cop, too. Yeah, my dad was a PD, deputy sheriff, all that shit, dog. But my father told me something. The year I was going to graduate, the Rodney King shit happened. So the whole semester, dog, we were watching that tape over and over and over and over and over and over again, analyzing, brought in FBI people to talk to us and all that shit. And I started getting disenchanted with the shit. But my father told me this. He said, you know what? I don't think you should be a cop because you don't have the temperament. He goes, you don't have the temperament to be a police officer. I said, what the hell are you talking about? Because I was thinking about just getting the money and go. He's like, you don't have the temperament. Your ass is you ready to fight because they got your order wrong and shit at the drive-thru. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you right. So I got that call, man, to come down here and do music for work for my boy John Singleton. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my homie John Singleton. I got a call to come down here and work on a higher learning soundtrack, dog. And I came down here and did music, and that's what it was, bro. But I could have easily went the other way. Big Daddy Murder, man. I think they're gonna hire Cliff. That's dope. Promise the cost of living expensive out there. Yeah, dog. Expensive as fuck. Gallon of milk costs more than a gallon of gas. Expensive as fuck. Make more money though. That's all. That's what I say. Make more money. I like California, bro. Shit, what's there not to like? I like it here. Gotta be rich to live here, dog. Just get rich. Fuck it. That's what I always say. Let's get the money. Well, how are we gonna do that? Well, shit, that's the whole idea. If everybody can get the money, everybody would have it. Get the money. Get it out the mud. I did pretty good. I came out here renting a room. Now look at where I live at. I've done a lot. Am I living in a mansion? Not yet. It's the same distance. Renting a Craigslist room to where I'm at now is the same distance from here to the mansion. Do it again. Fuck it. Believe in yourself. Raider Trey will tell you, man. He's the person that's on there that's known me the longest. He'll always tell you, I always had confidence, bro. Even when I shouldn't have had any. I always had confidence, bro. Always. That'll piss off a lot of niggas though, man. Shit, trust me. Trey done seen me get into some shit with people. Motherfuckers didn't like the fact that I carried myself like I carry myself. It's what it is. El Javi, what's going on? Said Higher Learning is a great movie. Yeah, dog. I'm on the soundtrack. I still get residuals from that movie, bro. That's the first thing I ever did. There's money to be made, bro. There's money everywhere. There's money in the city you're in right now. But if I would have been concentrating on the money, then shit, like I always said, I had more hoes than I had money. I had more hoes than money, bro. I had hoes. I had no money, though. That's the problem. Shit. Fuck I look like. And I wasn't the type of motherfucker to be living with no girl anyway. I wasn't doing none of that shit. Because that would, handcuff me to her. I need to have freedom. Shit. Just in case the girl from work really wants to go out tonight. What am I going to do? My boys would start an argument to get out. You know, Raider Trey, get into a fight with them so they could leave and shit. Start a fight. Yo, nigga, I thought you weren't going out. Oh, man, shit, I just got into a fight with her and shit. She told me to get the fuck out of her place. Say, okay, well, shit, you better go get with Big Shirley or you're going to sleep in the car. Your ass going to be sleeping in the car. God. Moral 16, man, listen, my dad told me the same shit. He did not want me to be a cop. Monterey County Sheriff for some reason. John Singleton had my band and said it's Poetic Justice like our song. Hey, man. I ran into some shit out here, bro. I came out here from the Bay Area, ran into some real LA niggas out here, dog. They wasn't trying to let me do shit. They was doing some shady shit out here, dog. And it wasn't until years later that I talked to John, man, before he passed away, man, when he was working on the Tupac movie. And I hit him on Facebook. And he was like, Shaq, where you been at? Call me at this number. So I called him. Because, I had to sue and all that shit to get my money. I had to sue. Because motherfuckers was not trying to give me my cut of the credits and my money and all of that. I had to sue them. Of course, I settled out of court because I had all my shit proving that I did what I needed to do. So guess what? John was like, yo, Shaq, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Hey, man, working on this Tupac movie, da-da-da. Hey, man, shit, man, I always want to tell you, dog. That shit that happened was fucked up, blah, blah, blah. I mean, John let me know. It had nothing to do with him. It's the people around him, dog. And we supposed to hook up, man, but it didn't happen. He passed away. But I'm very happy that I got to talk to him, dog. I'm very happy because there was a lot of shit, man, and that happened that had nothing to do with him. But you best believe I got my motherfucking money and my credits. But it wasn't him. It was people around him, the gatekeepers and shit. They didn't want me. They didn't want me because, like, I was too confident. Like, they all forming Voltron. I'm by myself. I'm like, shit, I'm better than all you niggas. I played guitar on this song. I sung vocals on this song. I wrote this. I'm all over that soundtrack, bro. I'm all over it. Stephen Gomez, snuff, snuff. Yeah, snuff, snuff. Hey, snuff, snuff. Stay here, dog. I'm going to give you a good game. All right, man. I got to go, man. My wife said we're going to lunch. Shit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Love all y'all, man. Probably come back later. See what's popping. But yeah, man, we're going to find out what's going on, man. We don't know how much this is going to happen, but I'm just telling you, man, if Bill Belichick goes to the Chiefs, then good for me. It ain't good for you, Potts. It ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good for you out there, little pee-wee, but shit for me, it's good. All right, man, I'll holler at y'all. Wait, move quick. Yeah. You're tweeting something about retirement, waiting for a county job and eligibility list. Get your money. Okay, get your money. All right, I'll holler at y'all, man. All right, Trey, I'll talk to you later, bro. I'm at the checking filter.